What's up, friends? It's Mackenzie from Girl Loves Glam here, and I'm bringing you another album cover makeup. Nobody plays like the bad guy dark card better than the man in black himself, Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash, and I wasn't someone that like grew up on Johnny Cash. I know a lot of people out there did, but I did not. And it wasn't until I watched the movie Walk the Line that my Johnny Cash obsession just flourished completely. I was obsessed with that movie, and then bought the album The Legend of Johnny Cash, which came out in October of 2005, so like right around the time of the movie. I bought that and then completely fell in love with Johnny Cash even more when I was actually hearing his voice and not walking his voice. So anyway, the obsession was real, and I realized like how many Johnny Cash songs I already did know, and without realizing that it was Johnny Cash. This album, The Legend of Johnny Cash, went double platinum, which is pretty amazing. And the songs that are in it were recorded anytime between 1955 and 2002, so spans a good chunk of time. On this album, I mean, it's like basically a greatest hits album. So it has like I Walk the Line, Ring of Fire, Folsom Prison Blues, I've Been Everywhere, Hurt, A Boy Named Sue, Hey Porter. I mean, like Cry Cry Cry. There are so many good songs, because that's literally every song on the album are like greatest hits of his. So anyway, that's why I chose this album. The album cover doesn't have Johnny Cash's face on it. It's actually him like walking away. He's walking down a road, and it's all black and white. So to come up with an album cover look for this was kind of difficult, because yeah, there's like no color at all, but it's black and white and then has some like grays. So you're gonna see blacks and silver basically are like the only colors that we're gonna use here. It's obviously going to be a darker look, but I'm actually gonna keep it kind of simple, and I'm pretty excited about it. And it gave me an excuse to buy my new favorite shirt. This is like seriously my new favorite shirt. I'm so excited about it. So with that, we will get started. I am going to just prime, because these colors that I'm using, well, lack of colors that I'm using, will need to like really pop. And then I'm going to dig into my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and use this black color at the very bottom. And I'm basically going to cut my eye like in half and do this whole part black. Doesn't get much more dark and mysterious than that. Okay, so now I'm going to use this NYX Shimmer Down. It's just a pigment, so it's like a loose powder, and it's not a glitter, it's a shimmer, if that makes sense. There you go. It does look kind of glittery, but it doesn't have like actual glitter pieces in it. So I'm just going to put that in here and then prime with this pigment primer from NYX before, because that helps this stick. This doesn't stick to your skin really that well unless you use the primer. I'm just going to like tap it in. To just blend these a little bit better, I am going to use my Naked palette, just the original, and this gunmetal color is kind of like the perfect in-between color, and I'm just going to brush it between the two of them. I'm going to come in with Rarity. This is the best, like, if you want to buy this palette for any reason at all, it's for this one. this is like the bomb color. Which is funny because it's not really a color at all. So I'm just going to come in with this primer again for the shimmer, and I'm just going to like blot it into my bottom lash line. Try to do this without making a weird face. It's basically impossible. So, speaking of Johnny Cash, probably his most famous album cover is, so when I was actually looking for the image of the album cover and looking for a shirt, it's kind of hard to find because his most famous album cover is the one of him holding his guitar flipping the bird right at the camera. So that's lovely. I didn't say he was a good human being. I said this album's good, which is exactly what I said about Kanye West last month. I'm going to get myself a good black lip. So I'm just going to line it with this NYX eyeliner. This is awesome stuff, and it is perfect for lining your lips if you have a black lip. Okay, so now I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Suede. What is this color? I think it's called Alien. Yep, Alien. And in another life, I would be like a goth. I love black lipstick so much. I do. Does that make me bad? So I don't want to be good. Okay, now I am going to give myself a good thick wing because Johnny Cash was like, he was actually, so he was really popular like in the 50s and 60s, but at the time he was like super controversial, and so I wanted to pay a little tribute to the 60s and do like a really fun big eyeliner. Okay, well this is pretty much it. I just need to go put my lashes on. So I will go do that and I'll be back. I am just really like dark and gothic today, but I love how this look came together. I feel like it's just the right amount of like moody, but also just a little shimmer, because I mean Johnny Cash was like a rock star, so he need a little shimmer in his life. But yeah, anyway, just real happy about this. You can check out my blog at girllovesglam.com and come back on this channel to see even more album cover looks and all sorts of other great things. So make sure to subscribe, check out my blog, and I will see you next time. Bye!